how would you say your business thrives outside of tax season?
Yeah, actually, outside of the tax season is, I would say, well, alhamdulillah, well, because people that come during the tax season, they're like a lot more simpler tax returns. Also, outside of the tax return, outside of the tax season, we do a lot of accounting work, a lot of consulting work, and a lot of our complicated clients are actually they go into extension, right? So we actually finished our busiest season last October 15th, right? Those are the people that didn't file their tax return; they filed an extension. So we have enough time to finish it, right? So I think in general we are busy throughout the year, and yeah, so alhamdulillah, it's no complaints.
Okay. What is the main reason that Jamaica-Hillside residents should come to your firm?
I would say I think we do. We are pretty well. I mean, we are pretty knowledgeable at what we do. Our customer satisfaction is also very high, right? And then we have been. It's been proven over the years that we have been able to service the community with various things, right? Whether if it's pandemic, whether if it's a need in needing getting a mortgage, business structuring, whatever the case it is, they know. I think that our community knows that if they're looking for answer to a question, whether they're our client or not, they are our client or not, they could always come to Dynamic to find the answers, right? So we have had so many clients that come over the years and they consult with us and they tell us that they like our service. And again, like I said, there's always room for improvement, but I think customer satisfaction, knowledge is one of the main reasons, and innovation as well is one of the main reasons they should come to us.
How did you know when to open a new branch in Jamaica-Hillside?
Yeah, so in Jamaica Hillside or just in general, right?
In
So
general.
okay, so let's talk in general, right? So as I mentioned before, right, our brand I think is unique, right? We try to provide a premium service. So we try to see communities where they have that void, right? So Jamaica was our second location, right? We felt there was a void, so we went there. Then after that, but a lot of our clients were actually moving to Buffalo, and they were traveling from Buffalo to our Bronx office just to get their tax return done. So we realized, all right, you know what, that's a void over there as well. So then we went to Buffalo right after the pandemic, and I wish guys could see our Buffalo office. It's actually very nice out there as well. That's also one of our biggest offices there as well, right? So we opened up in Buffalo because there was a community need. Same thing in Totowa, New Jersey, right? We also felt that there's a need there as well, right? So that's basically where the way we have expanded, right? Also, we are expanding now through our app as well, right? Which would be the virtual service, right? Because we have clients that reaches out to us from various states, right? We have clients even in Washington State, even outside the country, right? We work with a lot of expats as well, citizens that are outside the U.S. So because we are very good at international taxation, right? So they always are looking for our services as well, right? So then we realize, all right, we need to come up with a virtual service where clients can get things done without coming to the office, right? So basically that's how we would move forward, whether opening another location or not.
How do most of your clients find you? Because you mentioned that you have clients outside of the U.S. in different states that maybe aren't as have as big as of a Bengali population.
Yeah, so a lot of our clients come through referral, right? It's like the way it is, right? If you know good people, you'll refer good people, right? That's the same concept, right? A lot of our clients come through referrals. A lot of our clients in our community come through our brand, right? Because they know Dynamic is out there. We have been out there for a while, right? And when they see that they need something done, they can always find us as well, right? So various advertisement as well. That's another way. Through our seminars, through our various podcasts that we do. So that's how clients usually find us.
So going back to the opening multiple locations, how exactly are you managing these multiple locations and the remote employees, and what's your leadership style in that?
Yeah, so one of the main thing is our network, right? Our network, I think, in my opinion, is very sophisticated, where we are able to work from many offices, right? Our clients could come into my Buffalo office and we could get it done, get the review done through here, right? Also, another thing is that my staff, right, they have to be knowledgeable, right? The leadership that we have in each locations are very strong, right? Anywhere I say if you do not have good people, it's difficult to grow, right? The leader could be as strong as you can think, right? But the staff that you have also needs to be good as well, right? So it goes both ways. So that's basically technology as well as workforce is the most challenging part, and so far it has been working for us.
And a very unique question, right? So I see that in most offices when they have dual screen, it's like one computer, it's both landscape, right? You have you have one computer that's landscape, the other one is portrait. What's behind the orientation?
You're giving up my secret, man. So the purpose of that is that we work with a lot of long files, right? So if you're looking at Excel files, let's say, right, that goes through a lot of rows, right? You want it to be on one way, right? So this is why I have it on portrait and landscape. It's easier to get work done, right? You will notice if you guys next time you try this method, I'll tell you it's definitely going to be more productive for you, right? Because you don't have to, now you have both options. You want to be landscape or portrait. You have both options available.
Yeah, that's something most companies don't do. Like even in our office, it's just what you call the landscape.
Yeah.
By side. Yeah.
Why is your business important to the demographics of the Jamaica-Hillside community?
Again, I would go back to experience, right? I think that we can get a lot of this work done, that whether it's accounting, we also provide immigration service as well. I'm not the specialist, but I have a different specialist for it, right? Tax, accounting, and immigration, we definitely are, I think we are very good at what we do. Also, if they need other services, right? If whatever we do not do, we can always find someone or refer someone to them that will help them get that done. So basically, our clients actually trust us, they rely on us, and they believe in us. So that's one of the reasons I think we are important to the community.
You see a lot of these business owners, they open up one business, then they go to another business, right? Like you have multiple locations. That's like I think vertical scaling, right? But if you open up another service like immigration service or something unrelated, do you believe in more specialization with your businesses, or do you believe in diversification of like these?
Yeah, I think you're talking about like a lot of accounting firms that you go in and you have like multi-services, right, in there?
Exactly.
Yeah, so in my thing we like to be specialized, right? The reason I say this, let's say, for example, right, even if we say, right, if we do tax, accounting, and immigration, right?
Yeah.
If we were to do another service, like let's say insurance or mortgage or whatever, right? I feel like it's gonna drive away our attention, right, from what we do best, right? Also, I just feel like when you provide a specialized service, it makes a lot more sense, right? And in my opinion, I feel like that. Yeah, but if we were to drive, I mean, we have other types of businesses in our group that is managed by other leaders, right? But it's not through the dynamic umbrella, if that makes sense, right? So for example, you're not going to see us doing mortgage applications because that's not what we do, right? For that, there's another guy that's better than what I'm providing. So it doesn't make sense for me to provide this service when somebody else could do it better. You know what I mean? So that's the way I go about it. And then also, I feel that we have enough clients that we have to service where it's difficult for us to take on another line of product, basically.
So what would you say is your biggest problem and bottleneck in business right now? What's preventing you from going to the next level?
I would say probably technology, right? I think because a lot of these, business is always a challenge, right? Because you could see that a lot of these hedge funds are now in the accounting industry, right? They're, buying mid-sized firms, large accounting firms, right? So as a result, small businesses like us are now competing with other accounting firms that has now hedge fund money, where now they're putting so much time and energy into AI, technology, software, and everything, right? So that's one of the challenges that we are facing, right? That we'll have to overcome, right? And like I said, we have been in this industry for 20 years, and we always, alhamdulillah, found a way, right? And I think, we'll always figure it out as time goes on, right? God willing.